You seem to be the only one that hasn't figured life out. Yes, you. Have you been on social media? Haven't you been on social medium? Jokes aside, guys, I went on Instagram on the 1st of January, and this was me, sad, battling with a lot of things, just laying down, not even wanting to speak to anyone. But all I could see were people. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry seemed to have figured it out. People were making videos telling us how they navigated 2025 and how 2026 is going to be the same and even better for them. Even telling us how we can make our lives better and how we can thrive. There were others telling us how their financial game was top-notch from 2025 and how they're already booming and how they've scaled someone's annual salary within 10 days and all that stuff. And I was already in a very bad place. Honestly, 2025 has been a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster for me. Maybe along the line we will share stories between ourselves. But to summarize it, I spent a lot of time being very sad 2025. Honestly, from the first quarter of the year till the end of the year. Going into 2026, I carried that whole sadness and heartache or whatnot. Those unsolved problems, I dragged them into 2026. But somehow I'm seeing people acting like they figured this thing out. And I'm plunged into the space of thinking, what are these people doing that I am not doing? Do they have 4 heads? Do I have just one and they have 4? What is this manual or this cheat code that everyone seems to have gotten that I have not gotten? And the reason I'm making this video is because I thought to myself, moments where I was feeling very down and asking myself all those questions, I didn't really have anyone to relate it to or to relate it with or to discuss it with. Because everywhere you look, it feels like people are achieving milestones and you're just there, you asking yourself what's going on, what am I doing wrong, why is nothing working, or why is everything just stagnant? And that's why I thought to come here and have a wee chat with you guys, because I don't know, this video might help someone, because someone out there might be at that point where they're getting very depressed, they're getting so pressured because of what they're seeing on social media, or because of their friends and their families or their colleagues achieving milestones, and you're just there wondering, I think I'm the only one on the planet that hasn't figured this thing out, hasn't gotten that cheat code that everyone has. Because I've been there. And you might say, oh, she probably has figured herself out. This is just what, 11th of January, or I haven't figured anything out. But there's something that I'm very grateful for, and that is self-realization. I didn't script this video. I purposely decided not to script this video, because what's the point scripting what your actual real life is? I haven't figured anything out, but you see me here, positive. I even tried to make myself up today. This is the first time I'm being intentional this year to sit down and film myself or even take a picture. Do I have videos from this year? Yes. The only videos that I took were where I was shoveling snow just to get my car from where it was stuck. This year has already started out rough. And it's not just about the snow. It's been a lot of other things. Like I said, unresolved problems from 2025 that have lingered into the year, and even new ones. But like I said, there's something that I'm very thankful for. And I think that's, for me, is self-realization. We all have different things that we are thankful for, different things that we are grateful for. Mine is self-realization. And I'll talk about that more extensively in another video. So look out for that. I'm thankful for that because being able to have that gift of self-realization is what has made me pull myself up from that dark place and be able to sit down here today to share this with you. Yesterday, I opened YouTube and I was randomly scrolling. I wasn't randomly scrolling, actually. I was looking for kinky twist inspiration because I wanted to twist my natural hair. So I was just looking for inspiration. And I just opened YouTube and I wasn't even up to 20 seconds in on YouTube. And I see this video of it was just a guy on the thumbnail. And then the title says something about cancer has won. And then I thought it was just like the random clickbait. People just put up things so you can click on their video and all that stuff. That was one. 2, I thought maybe it's someone that had cancer, but is now in remission. So person actually is trying to, what's it called now? Is it irony? So I thought that's what the person was trying to do with the title. Young guy, he should be in his early 30s or middle 30s. I look at the timing of the video and it was 7 years ago, and I was like, oh, maybe it must be the second option. Click on the video, and I have this thing with when I'm watching the video, I'm scrolling through comments as well. And the shocker of my life, the first 2 comments that I saw was saying, oh, very sad to see that this guy died 14 days after he made this video. And I was like, what the hell? And I thought that was the worst part. I got very interested. I spent the next hour on YouTube. You think I forgot what I was looking for. I was on this guy's page. And I started following from that video I saw. I started going up, watching the other videos. And they already said he died 14 days after that. 3 videos after that one that I saw that he got married to his girlfriend. So he ended up having what? For 10 days or thereabouts, I think a week and 2 days or 3 days spent with the wife before he died. And this guy would always show up. He kept us through until the day he was in hospice care. He still made a video. Then you could tell that he was already so weak. If you're in health profession, you would know that, oh, this person is literally out the door. And he still took up his phone to update us on what was going on, update his viewers on what was going on. And the next video I saw was his family telling us that he had died. And I won't lie, guys, I bawled my eyes out. I was in tears. And it's not because I don't see people die every day. But I think when you walk within that space, when you work within that space, you become immune. It's not like you lose your conscience or anything, but you become immune and you don't realize a lot of things. You don't realize how people really feel. You do. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you're more absorbed in doing your paperwork and all whatnot, and still doing the part you have to, your nursing part that you have to do, still trying to navigate a lot of things. So you don't really absorb the moment. I bawled my eyes out for this guy. And I was just plunged. I started asking myself questions. Then I was like, so you're worried about this thing that happened? There's been something that happened that has really messed up my mood. It's not sorted out, but right now I'm just looking at the positives. Because I was like, this guy has always been very positive in his other videos, and that last one he made in hospice care, he was starting to feel very frustrating for him because there's so many things that he wants to do that he cannot do. And I'm like, so me, with my 4 limbs, good health, life, I can still eat. I can still find how to make 1 or 2 things for myself. I still see what to eat. I can still pay my bills. And so I have this challenge, and what? I'm beating myself up into a very dark space trying to get depressed because I have an option to feel depressed. So what if I didn't have an option? What if it was this chap that was diagnosed with a terminal illness? What if it was those people that were fit and well, went out, had an accident, ended up in the ICU, tubed and all, and the doctors are debating they have to have a chat with the family to tell them that there's no hope here? Would I have the chance to be worried to the point of getting myself depressed? Would I have that chance to just waste the whole day soliloquizing, feeling sad, not wanting to talk to anybody, not wanting to do anything? No, I wouldn't. Because at that point, you would want to utilize every single time that you have to do things that you would want to climb the highest mountains. You would want to travel the world. You would want to use the littlest time you have left to do tangible things. And that was a major shift for me. This thing I'm saying happened just yesterday. That was a major shift for me. My problems are still there. When they would go, I don't know. I can only pray and hope on God. Will I let those problems define me this year? No. Will I let anybody pressure me this year? No. I know it's easier said than done because your life, you have good health. What you will worry about is what you will eat, how you would succeed and all that stuff. But I'm going to use this video of this guy that I watched to guide me throughout this year. Because where I was last year is not a place I would want to find myself. I spent, I'm not exaggerating, 85% of my time last year, or even 90, feeling sad, sometimes in tears. I barely recognized myself last year. I would come on here and act like I figured it out. Most people would tell because I hardly posted here last year. I was trying to come back towards the middle of the year, but it just wasn't really sitting well with me. But I still tried to show up, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you guys as well that have supported me since I got back. Much love, honestly. But I don't want to go back to where I was last year. And so this is just a short story that I've shared. You could find one thing or the other that makes actual sense for you. But the truth is, we all have our different timelines. I'm not going to let somebody out there make me feel like I don't know what I'm doing or I'm totally lost in life. I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to people who tell you how you can thrive or how you can be successful, but don't use their yardstick to judge yourself. Don't use them as yardsticks to judge yourself or judge where you are at in life. So many times I've seen my colleagues, some are in the US, some are in Canada, with houses, with this, even in the UK, houses, bought cars, blah, blah, built houses back home. And I'm like, oh, this person has stayed a little bit shorter than I have been here. But somehow they already have acquired all these things. And I'm trying to start feeling some kind of way, or I have felt some kind of way. But I have told myself that this year I'm going to be very intentional with what I let define me and situations that I let cloud my judgment, because I have life. And when there is life, there is hope. This year, our watchword should be, let nobody pressure me. Say it with me. Let nobody pressure me. Come closer. Let nobody pressure me. That should be your watchword for this year. See, what I'm doing here has nothing to do with motivation, because I am winging life day by day myself as well. I purposefully put up this makeup because I wanted to just come and sit down and do this video, because someone like me, I have to have everything perfect. Especially when you see all those videos online, you also want to portray something like that, aesthetics, yada. Not saying don't put in effort, but I'm the kind of person that would have said, if I don't fix my nails, I'm not making this video. If I don't do this, I'm not making this video. We keep bringing up all these things. Pressure. Don't let that be your watchword this year. Rather, I will not be pressured this year should be your watchword. Like I said, this video was not to act as a motivator. This is me and you. Those unspoken words that you are unable to put out there. Those times that you are sitting down in your shell and you are asking yourself, am I the only one going through this? I'm here to tell you that you're not the only one going through it. And those people that you might be looking up to or looking at out there, thinking that they already have it figured out, they might also be struggling like you. They just have a better way of masking things, and that's why you shouldn't let anybody pressure you. So, having said that, welcome to this space if you're new. And if you're someone who is trying to get into self-realization, work on your self-reflection, and honestly just take life gently, honestly, one step at a time, this space is for you as well. Whatever I'm going to be doing here, whatever I come on here to talk about, will not be anything of me trying to teach you how to do this, teach you how not to procrastinate. I literally laugh at myself because I can't be teaching you what I'm not even applying to myself. I'm a top procrastinator. Have I tried as well to work on it? I have, but I'm still struggling with it. So I'm going to be coming here as a support for you and for myself. I support you, you support me. We meet ourselves in the comment section. We support each other. You share your stories, I share mine. We encourage ourselves. That's what the space is all about. Anyways, Chummy, Happy New Year to you. I just feel like if I don't have anything to give you, if I give you these little words of mine, that I'm going to be strongly working on myself, because it might seem like all these things are just easy to come by. They're easier said than done. You have to be very intentional to see life this way. With everything that I've said so far, it's not easy, because there will be times that life will hit you so bad that you would want to forget every single thing that you've heard me say today. But look for that one thing. Like I said, this guy that I came across this video, every single time that I try to be ungrateful for what is going on around me and even for having life and good health, I would remember him. So if you want to take my own story, that's good. But if not, look for something that whenever you get to the point where you're at your lowest, you can hold on to that thing and remember that you need to stay grateful and you need to not get pressured unnecessarily. And with that, I've come to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed this video so far, if you've been able to relate at all, and if you're new on here, you've been able to relate and you are looking for a space where you can feel more seen and more supported, I'm here for you. Please join the family and you're very much welcome. And to my returning subscribers, thank you very much for your continuous support. Please do not forget to like this video and share to anyone you think would need to hear these words as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Mwah.